We're going to start with dead bugs, so we're going to try and get both hands directly above the shoulders, elbows straight, both knees directly above the hips. And before we start moving into the exercise, draw the belly button inwards. Try and get your lower back and rib cage imprinted down into the mat. Then we're going to go opposite arm, opposite leg. So right arm, left leg, stretch it outwards, back to the start position. Then left arm, right leg, back to the start position. It's a good one to begin with, just to focus in the mind, to get coordination going, but also try and get those deep stomach muscles activating as well. Breathe with each movement. Try and keep the belly button drawn in, so you're engaging your lower stomach muscles. Don't want the stomach muscles doming upwards. We want to try and feel them being drawn inwards. Okay, when we have around 10 done, we can relax the legs down. We're going to stretch the legs out fully on the mat. Keep the lower back relaxed into the mat, keeping it flat for now. And then from this position, we're going to come up into curl-ups, into a C position. So lifting your head and shoulders up, tuck your chin in towards your chest, reach the hands forward, stretch out to the toes, slowly roll down to the start position. And we'll do 3 roll-ups. So you can go a little bit further with the stretch each time. Slow and controlled all the way up. Slow and controlled all the way down. And relax the arms back down. Okay, for the next one we're going to come up into our hundreds. So again, chin tucked into chest, lift the head and shoulders just up off the mat, feet together, lift the legs up off the mat as well, and we'll start pulsing the arms. So we're going to do 100 in total. Good, when we've 10 done, bring the left knee in. And then right knee in, switch legs. Both feet out for the next 10. And knees in for 10. Keeping the head and shoulders up the whole time. Keeping the arms pulsing. And for the last 50, we'll go both legs out in front. Keep breathing through it. Breathe in. And out. In. And out. Last set of 10. In. And out. And relax the head and shoulders down into the mat again. Okay, just a stretch, bringing your knee in towards your chest and then lifting your head up towards the knee, touch your chin off the knee. You're going to keep the head and shoulders up and switch legs each time. So try and pull the knee in towards you each time. Touch your chin off your knee if you can. And when we have about 5 done on each side, we'll go both legs in. So hugging your knees in towards your chest, bring your chin towards the knees, and then just a little rocking action to loosen up the back. And again, when we have 5 done, we can relax it off. Stretch the legs out again, rest the head and shoulders down onto the mat. We should feel the lower back flatten down onto the mat. Keep the rib cage flat, keep the shoulder blades pinned back. We're going to do a stretch now, bringing right knee up to hip level, then across the body. Use your left hand, push your right knee down towards the floor. Try and keep your right shoulder down on the mat. Keep breathing through the stretch. On the exhale, see if you can go a little bit further with it. And then we'll change legs, left knee up to hip level, across the body. Use your right hand this time to push the left knee down towards the floor. Keeping your left shoulder down on the mat for this one. Okay, bringing the heels back on the mat. So the knees are bent for this exercise. Hands across the chest if you can. Just add a little bit of a progression here, so you're not using your arms to help you any bit. We're going to do 3 slow roll-ups. Start with the pelvis tilted backwards, peel the spine slowly up into a bridge position. At the top, roll the spine back down again. For this one, we'll bring the heels in as close as you can towards your hips, so you can get a bit higher in the bridge each time. And then on the last one, we'll hold it at the top position. And we're going to try single leg. So we'll just walk the right heel into the centre of the mat. Bring your left knee up to tabletop position. Lift the toes off the mat so your heel is touching only. Drop the hips down, touch the mat. Push down through the heel. Squeeze the muscles at the back of the right hip, the glutes, to lift up each time. And we go for 5 single leg bridges up and down. Then on the 5th one, we'll change it at the top. So lifting up into a bridge, change to your left heel in the centre of the mat, right knee in tabletop position, down and up with the hips again for 5 more. Hold it at the top again on the last one. Drop the forefoot down and bring both feet back onto the mat. Now we're going to do calf raises from this position. Tighten in the stomach area first, up onto the toes, lift the heels, slowly drop down. And again we'll do 5 on 2 legs. And then relax the hips all the way back down. Keeping the knees bent, keeping the feet flat. We're going to bring the hands behind the ears for sit-ups. With the sit-ups, tuck your chin in towards your chest. Try and lift your shoulder blades up off the mat. Slowly lower back down. 1. We'll do 5 of each set in the sit-ups. 2. 3. Breathe out each time you come up. Breathe in as you lower back down. 4. 5. Rest for a second. Bring both knees up to tabletop position. Now we're going to do rotational sit-ups. So we're going to bring your right elbow up to your left knee first. Straighten your right leg out in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to keep the sit-up position. Now we're going to go both legs in and out. Keeping the feet up off the floor the whole time. Keeping the tummy muscles running. Keeping your back flat on the mat the whole time. Breathe with each movement. On the 5th one, keep the legs straight and up and down for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And relax. We're going to turn now into side planks. Start with the right elbow and forearm on the mat. Both feet stacked one on top of the other. And then lifting the hips up into a side plank position. Stretch the left hand up, fingertips up towards the ceiling. And then we'll start by threading the needle in underneath the body. Back to stretch the fingertips up to the ceiling. Good, we'll do 5 on each side. It's 4 and 5. Then we'll swap sides. The left elbow and forearm goes on the mat. Reach the right hand up towards the ceiling. Thread in underneath the body. Back up towards the ceiling. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, we're going to lay face down on the mat now. Hands just underneath the shoulders. Relax the hips and the front of the thighs into the mat. And then push up into extension slowly. Lifting the chest up off the mat into extension. Slowly lower back down. And we'll just go for 3 extensions, but see can you go a little bit higher each time. Straighten the elbows fully. Dropping the hips down into the mat. For the next extensions, we're going to clasp the hands behind the lower back, but lift them off the lower back. Try and lift your chest up off the mat fully, and lift both legs up off the mat as well. Relax it down. Again, just 3 repetitions. Hold it at the top on the last one. Bend both knees up to 90 degrees, and then we do 5 pulses. Try and squeeze the glutes at the back of the hip, and push your heels up towards the ceiling. And relax when we 5 done. Now we're going to go into our full plank. So hands flat on the mat, up into a plank position. Try and stretch the head forward, push the heels back towards the floor, keep the stomach muscles drawn in, keep the back flat. We're going to do 3 pulses on each leg. Straight knees, just pulsing the heels 2 or 3 inches up off the floor, and switch after every 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Keeping everything else steady, just one leg moving. Try not to let the hips or the back drop too low for this one. Keep strong in the midsection, just the legs moving. We'll do 5 sets on each leg. So 1 more. And last one on the right leg. Now we're going to go into our elbow planks. So you're resting the knees onto the mat for a second. Elbows and forearms on the mat now. Lifting up into a plank position. This time we're going to bend one leg into 90 degrees. And then again, pushing the heel up towards the ceiling. And again, we'll do sets of 3 pulses. And switch. 1, 2, 3. Focusing on the glutes at the back of the hip as you push up each time. Keeping really strong in the middle, so just one leg moving, everything else steady. Keep breathing through it. And last set. And relax. Okay, a little bit easier the next few. On all fours, first things we'll start with cat-camel stretches, lifting up in the middle, looking towards your legs. Drop down in the middle, look towards the wall. Breathe in as you lift up, draw in the stomach muscles. Breathe out as you drop down. And we'll do 5 repetitions. So you can go a little bit further each time with the stretches. Next stretch, sitting back onto the heels, but then sliding the hands forward as far as you can, but keep sitting back onto the heels. As you breathe out, so you can go further with the stretch. We're trying to lengthen the spine as much as we can. And then we're going to do both sides individually. So if you could slide both hands off the mat over to the right, but stay sitting back on the heels. Slide both hands over to the left, stay sitting back on the heels. And relax, we'll go back into all fours. This time we're going to keep the tummy muscles engaged, keep the back flat, try and keep it parallel to the floor. We're going to go left arm and right leg. Stretching out as far as you can, keeping strong in the middle, keeping really steady. 2 deep breaths. And then switch. Right arm, left leg. Now we're going to try a similar exercise in a full plank position. So up again into our plank position, pushing the heels back, stretching the head forward. We're going to go right arm, left leg again. And left arm, right leg again. And relax it down. Okay, into a few stretches now. First stretch we're going to do right foot forward, push forward for the hips, sit back onto the heels, toes up towards the ceiling, Forward on the hips, back onto the heels, and one more of each. Forward on the hips, back onto the heels. Okay, bring our left hand up beside the right foot, straighten the left knee, push the left heel down towards the floor, and we'll do 3 big rotations with the right arm. Follow your hand around, see if you can go a little bit further each time you turn. And when we have those done, we'll switch legs. So left foot in front, start with the hip forward, sit back onto the heels. Hip forward, sit back onto the heels. Hip forward, sit onto the heels. Then we'll bring the right hand up beside the left foot, straighten the right knee, push the heel down towards the floor. Left arm rotations. 1, 2, and 3. Good. The final stretches we'll do is the mermaid stretches. So we'll start with right knee bent in front of the left knee, right hand reaches up to the ceiling, grab your right arm with your left arm to reach it upwards even further, stretch out overhead. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, see if you can side bend a little bit more. 3, 2, 1, relax, we'll switch legs. Left arm this time up towards the ceiling, grab left arm with your right hand, pulling the arm upwards as high as you can, stretch out overhead. Try and keep your left knee pressed down into the mat for this one. And again on the exhale, see if you can go a little bit further with the stretch. And relax.